Hello, my friends, and welcome back to The Long Dark Interloper in our quest to survive in a frozen, post-apocalyptic world. My name is Sprocket, and currently we're here at Thompson's Crossing at the Community Center. After having a pretty good hunt, we did get a deer and 1 or 2 wolves last night. I came in here last night and did a few activities just to pass the time until I was tired. I set the toaster down to remind me I do need to fix up our hacksaw. Some of the things I took care of was I did sharpen our tools. We got our improvised knife up to 100% condition and our hatchet up to 98. Unfortunately, our whetstone is not looking so good. It's at 35%. So I'll tell you what our plans are for today. Of course, right now I do hear we got a blizzard outside. So at least for now, we're going to be inside. We got to do some looting. We haven't even searched this building yet. We're going to start off by looting, and then my plans are when the weather clears up, I'd like to go outside and make our way to the barn so that we can finish crafting the deerskin pants. Ultimately, I do want to make kind of a loop, go to the barn and then to maybe to Signal Hill radio tower, to the farmhouse, and maybe come back here before we head up to Timberwolf Mountain. So that's kind of the plan. While we're waiting for the storm to pass, I'm going to break down this toaster. 15 minutes with our 50% hacksaw. Now we do have some tools that we brought with us. We got the high quality tools, and we're going to try to fix up our hacksaw now. Let's go ahead and repair. It's going to take 30 minutes. We go back up to 70%. Now there are other things we could fix up. We could, of course, we could get the hacksaw back to 100%. That might be a good idea. Our lantern is not in the best of condition either. Anyway, let's go ahead and begin searching. We haven't even done a proper looting of this building yet. You can see a candy bar on the countertop there. If the weather clears up, I will probably try to get a fire. Got a skillet. I like having that skillet here. It's gonna open up.
Needs this anymore.
It's gonna open up some more cooking opportunities for us. Oh, looks like we got a radio here, so we can keep in touch with Sutherland. Might be nice to have a chat with him once in a while, just to say hello and see how he's doing. Alright, let's check the upper level. Upper cabinets. We have all the houses in town we still need to search, including the church. Ooh, nice. Dusty pork and beans. And some crackers. I'm a little bit worried that this storm is going to make our wolf despawn. The one that we haven't harvested yet. Okay, so we do have a metal bucket. I'm going to put this over here where I'm more likely to see it, in case we want to harvest that. Sometimes we do see items up here like a skillet. Looks like our rabbits despawned during the night. We do have a carrot. Alright, let's check around here. I didn't check the, what is this, trunk? Haven't searched this yet. Just a big empty trunk. Smells like mothballs. Probably kept blankets in there. We're going to move the table. Ooh, wow. Ragged plaid shirt. And Sports Vest, 4% condition. Okay, let's check the stage.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Got some film. Ooh, wait. Is that a sweater? Festive sweater. I was gonna say, is there any containers up here? Alright, that's it for the stage. Let's check these other rooms. I do need some cloth, so I may actually break down. I might want to take some of that cloth from the curtains. See, we got a little bit of water in the toilet. Okay, not much going on in the bathroom. Do I want to break this down? Yeah, we got 2 cloths, if I break it down. I used a cloth last night to make a bandage as well. Well, 2 bandages, because we did bandage our sprains in order to shoot the bow. So we're now back up to 3 bandages. Okay, I've got a book. More curtains. I'm going to leave the papers. Break down the curtains. I need some cloth because our clothing is getting pretty hammered. I'm hoping to find another sewing kit. Maybe as we loot the houses, we can find another sewing kit. Okay, so our moose hide's coming along, 44% cured. I doubt it will be cured before we get to Timberwolf Mountain. Alright, I'm going to go loot the rest of the houses in town, I think. Oh, you know what? I'm going to leave some items here. So we're going to drop off the tools that we don't need. We'll leave some of the cloth here. I'll take maybe 2 pieces. Oh, let's just take 1, I guess. We'll just leave 1 for now, I mean. We can leave the tools here. I'll leave the film here. Ooh, perfect. Sounds like the weather might be lifting up. It's kind of hard to tell. There's our 40% storm lantern. I do want to try to fix that. And I'll leave the whetstone here for now. We'll drop some of the water before we leave. Let's put the festive sweater in there. Let's see, we got the plaid shirt, the vest. I did switch my socks. So we found a really nice pair of socks last time, 95% condition, so I swapped those out because my current socks are around 65%. Alright, is that everything for clothing? Yes. Oh, I'm going to leave the deerskin pants here until we're ready to fix those. There's our 3 bandages I mentioned. And I'm going to drop the book. We'll drop this. I've got some sticks. I probably will drop those too. I think our coal is getting pretty low. I'll take 2 sticks. We'll drop our water here. Let's get a drink. Okay, we're going to be finding water as we loot these houses. So I'm not going to take too much water. I'm going to leave the pork and beans here. And what else? It's nice we got the crackers. We might need to use those at some point. Especially because our cattails are getting so low. Okay, let's check the weather. If the weather's good, we may end up getting a fire started and maybe even going to get the wolf. Okay, weather is not great. I do want some breakfast though. Let's eat up. Got a little bit of cooked meat here. Most of it is not cooked. Okay, I must have brought the rabbits out here last night. Okay, weather is not great. Let's get a bow out. We're gonna go check the gas station. I do need to remember to get our coal. In fact, you know what? Maybe while the weather's not great, I'm gonna go get the coal because we can't carry a torch anyway. I do want this coal closer to home where we can use it. Now there's a chance we could run into a bear as we're doing this, because we're kind of going into his territory. This might be a good chance to check these cars. Unfortunately, it looks like the houses are all boarded up. Let's check the front seat. No battery. Thought I saw something on the hill. I'm going to take another rock. I think we're down to one rock in our inventory at the moment. Got a replacement fuse.
This stuff will come in handy.
Nothing in the back. Okay, we've already been in this house. So let's make our way up to where the coal was left. I believe it is up this way. I'm going to kind of walk sideways so I can keep an eye out for the bear. Now, I remember last time we were here when we had the coal, we kind of left a trail of coal to make it a little
Find some place to escape this cold.
make it a little bit easier to spot. So I might be taking advantage of that right now. There we go, guys. You can see my trail of coal. So we came down that steep embankment right there. That's where we came out of the mine.
Yeah, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
So we'll have to see how heavy this makes us. I might end up using the sled, or we could just end up walking. Kind of depends. It's actually not too bad. Do we want to check for the bear?
Damn, I'm freezing.
I think there might be saplings back this way, so I'm gonna kind of loop around. We'll head back this way and then cross over to the gas station. Kind of taking the long way back. It's not much of a detour though. But we might be able to get a good view of the bear if he's in the area. But like I said, hopefully there's some cattails, or not cattails, saplings. Grab a few sticks along the way too. So now that we're away from the coast, there's a chance we could be running into some ptarmigan. That would be a nice surprise, I think. If I see the bear, I think it's worth using a match to get a fire started.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Just need to make sure I see him before he sees me. So straight ahead, right in the middle of the screen, that is the bear cave. We got a rabbit. I can see saplings over there. We could try using our bow. We could use our fire-hardened arrows. If I can hit one of these guys, we do get archery points for that. They are just kind of tricky to hit, though. Alright, stay there, rabbit. So they keep moving. So close. Yeah, I think I'm better off with the rocks. Oh, shoot. I anticipated he would keep walking, but he wisely did not. Okay, I'm going to get my bow out just in case there is a bear here. We don't know what's going on in that cave. Don't know if the bear is sleeping or exactly where he is. Let's get these saplings. He's probably out getting breakfast somewhere. Be my guess. Okay, I think I'm ready to backtrack now. We got the saplings we came for. No sign of the bear at the moment. It's a little easier when they're walking right towards you. There we go. Got some points for that. Thank you, little guy. How about you? Can we hit you on the move? These guys are so hard to hit. Oh, just missed him. Okay, I am smelly now. Might be attracting some attention we don't want. Man, these guys are so hard to hit with the bow. Hey, nice. Oh, you know what? I think I just used the wrong arrow on him. I used the good quality arrow. I'm going to try to go over the mountain here, over the rocks, just to avoid the bear wherever he is. He's probably smelling us right now. Once we get to a flat land area, I may deploy the sled to increase our speed, but also to mask our smell. Can I get up on this? Yeah, let's see if we can get up and over these rocks. Definitely very heavy now. Between the sticks I've been picking up and the rabbits and the coal, this would be a good opportunity to drop the sled. Okay, so we should have... There's a bridge, and the gas station should be just across the bridge there. Okay, let's deploy the sled. Yeah, I'll take a few of the sticks back, just in case. And let's get a flare ready in our hand. Okay. Hopefully there's no wolves in the vicinity. We didn't see any on the way here, but since I was carrying those rabbits, we could have attracted some attention here. Looks like it's going to be a pretty easy, straightforward trip back to Thompson's Crossing. So we got some coal, got a little bit more meat. Let's go straight to the community center and drop off all this heavy stuff, and then we'll go across the street to the gas station. Now, one thing I noticed as I was looking in my inventory is I do have a bunch of arrowheads. I probably should have kept those back at the Kwanzaa garage. Alright, let's move this stuff into our inventory.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Get inside. Okay, I can put that away. Leave the rabbits here to harvest. I'm going to leave the pile of coal right here. 42 pieces. Man, that is so nice. We'll take 5 pieces. Now, I am going to leave the arrowheads here. It's almost a kilogram. However, we have 4 arrow shafts, so I'm going to keep 4 of these. Let's transfer all but 4. Let's do, we'll keep 8. And then, oh, we got to drop the birch saplings. Get those curing. That was a nice find. Okay, I think I want to keep exploring. Oh, we got to harvest these guys, at least for the meat. May as well do it inside so we can warm up. Do it by hand? No, we'll use the saw. It's easy enough to fix. Then we'll go check out the gas station.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
There should be guaranteed matches over there. I may want to get at least 1 or 2 hides curing here of these rabbits. It's always nice to have a way to fix up your gear when you need to. So let's grab a hide. It's going to take a half an hour. I know our gear is getting kind of low. I did carry with us 1 cured rabbit hide. But it's always nice to replace our supply. Let's get 1 more. Why not? 32 minutes. We got a supply of meat, so we're not hurting for calories at the moment. So we never did get our free fire today, unfortunately. Okay, let's get those curing. We got enough guts, I think. I'll leave these, you know, I'll leave them outside. If we decide later to get the guts, we can always do that. Oh, you know what? We might be able to get a fire. Let me try really quick. Can we get a fire? Yes. Oh, that works out perfectly. And it's kind of calmed down.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I might want to run inside and get some more sticks and just put enough fuel on this fire to cook some meat. And then we'll head over to the wolf. Oh, I have a bunch. Okay, good. So let's see. Let's put some meat on here. These are small pieces. Okay, that should be a good amount right there. I think we have plenty of torches. I know I said I was going to check out the gas station, but since we got this fire situation, I want to head over to the wolf. Let's see if we can get the wolf harvested. Oh, by the way, are there any feathers? Don't see any feathers. Let's get this wolf harvested. Unless he's gone. If he's gone, well, then we're coming back. I can already see crows, though, right where the kill was. So I think he is still there. Kind of zigzag our way over there and grab the sticks as we go.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
All right, crows, we're coming. Seems like it is kind of rare to get good weather at Pleasant Valley. One feather, okay. It's nice that he died right by the wall here. Just to give us a little bit of a windbreak.
Come on, little fire. Oh, that didn't work.
That's all right. We'll try it again. If this doesn't work, we got to switch torches. I think our torch is getting too low. Yep. Let's get a new torch. Let's try it again. Take your time. Concentrate. Leaving this fire here by the wall is going to leave a black mark of soot. Okay, let's put our torch out. May as well get a little bit of water cooking while we get some meat. We got an hour on the fire. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's get all the meat off of this guy. Ooh, I might get thirsty. Nice.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Let's get a drink. Okay, let's add a little bit.
Feel my hands.
A little bit more fuel. Got an hour. Let's get the hide. So I'm kind of regretting that we didn't get the recipe from the trader for the wolfskin pants. I think that'll be one of my goals, is to get that from him in the future. Okay. 8 minutes remaining. Let's just pass time. Okay, nice. This is gonna work out perfectly. $32 to get a gut by hand. Sun is setting.
Cold is making my head feel thick. Feels
Okay.
like night is coming.
Meat is done. Night is coming, guys. Okay, I gotta decide. I guess we're gonna go back to safety. I mean, it got dark fast. So let's grab
Not sure I can carry much more.
some torches. The wind is in a good position right now. Okay, thank you, Wolf. Much appreciated. He gave us a nice meal, and we got some extra meat to spare. A little bit of fat as well. And we got another wolf hide out of that, another gut to cure. And we got a flaming firebrand in our hand. So it worked out pretty well. Let's drop the smelly stuff and the hide. Let's let that cure, and we'll go across the street to the gas station. Now I do want to, if we go to the barn, I actually want to carry the materials to finish crafting our pants, deerskin pants.
God, freezing.
So I may go and grab that stuff now, so I don't forget later. Kind of worried I will get sidetracked and then not remember to bring it. Ooh, I guess I only got one gut out of that, didn't I? Okay, let's go inside.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Let's drop this wolf pelt. Is there anything else I need to drop? No, we're good. I do want to take the deer stuff I mentioned, so I don't forget. So we're going to need that. I think we need the deer hide and possibly 2 cured guts. It's either 1 or 2. I'm also going to take the cured rabbit pelt. I do need to fix up our hat at some point here. Do we want to do some looting? You know, I'm not super tired. Let's go loot a little bit. Got a beautiful night. Oh, that's right. We were going to go to the gas station. You can hear some crows. No battery. Nothing in the back. Down to 9 torches. Don't know what condition they're in.
Drop any of this gear.
I'm going to go around the back side. See if there's any loot back here. So I got a bucket. Be nice if I could pick that up. Got a fire barrel.
Too cold. What does that think?
We'll finish looting outside before we go in. No battery. Nothing in the garbage. Alright, let's go inside. Thompson's Market. Okay, nice. We finally made it to the rural store. I think we have a frontier shooting guide.
This will come in handy.
It's not going to come in handy. This will, though. Sewing kit. We needed that. Got some lantern fuel. Matches. Excellent.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Got some oats. And a potato. Nothing in the fridge. Got a potato. Another potato. And a carrot. Got some spray paint. Now I think that is everything for the store. Let's go across the street. Ooh, beautiful. Got the moon coming up. May as well do a little bit of searching of these houses. Having a fire in our hand does help with visibility too, as we're looking in all the shadowy corners of the houses and things.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, I'm going to tidy up a little bit. There we go. Ooh, that's bright. We got a potato in the sink. Anything in there? Nope. Okay, let's take this toaster. So we can break that down for metal. Hey, we've got a soda. It's been a while since we've had a soda. We'll take the cedar. Okay, I think that's everything for the kitchen.
I think I can use this.
Got a baseball hat. Yeah, we're not super tired, so I'd prefer to go to sleep. But I don't think I can sleep tonight.
Any of this gear.
Not super tired. And it's not really late. Not yet, anyway. We may head back after this. I don't know. I guess I could use my fire and cook up the rest of the meat.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
You know, that's not a bad idea. Okay, so we searched this house. Let's leave the rest for tomorrow. Go back and cook some meat. I will search around the back side. Just in case there's something worth grabbing. you think any of the wolves come here to sleep in the doghouse? I could see a wolf curling up in there, trying to stay warm. Okay, I don't want the wind to blow out my torch. Let's grab this meat, go inside and cook it all up.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Kind of left a mess, didn't I? Okay. Oh, we're so heavy now. Got so much meat. That's incredible. Hey, look at this. Our meat cooked on the fire here, just as we'd planned. Oh no! The fire went way too long. Oh no, guys. I thought I timed it pretty good. I guess my skill level on fire cooking, on cooking made it so that the fire just lasts extra long. Dang it, that's too bad. Here, I thought I was being clever and all that. Okay, I'm way too heavy. Let's get the fire started and we'll come back and get some meat here. Dang it, man, those were good pieces of meat too. Those were like 1 kilogram each. So I just left way too much time on that fire. Dang it. Well, live and learn, I guess. Go ahead and use a book, I guess. Get a 100% chance of success. May as well have a cooking session. Get all that meat cooked.
Come on, little fire. Come on. I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
It's just too bad about the meat.
Perfect.
Guess I shouldn't cry over spilled milk, right? Or burned meat. Okay, got 1 hour and 3 minutes. Let's put some coal on. 2 hours. I do want some water. Okay, we're gonna have plenty of water cooking up. Let's grab what meat we can here. Looks like our torch is about out. Six burner stove is a thing of beauty. 2 hours. Oh, we're thirsty. Better get a drink. Move this here. Put that on. So that is done. 22 minutes. Let's put another piece of meat on. Pass time on this one. Nine minutes, 8 minutes. Let's do... Guess we could do more water.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Okay, let's go get the rest of the meat. Getting those matches is really, really nice. Gives me a little bit more of a buffer. I don't feel so bad striking a match when I need to. Okay, I'm going to leave the cooked meat right here. Let's do the rabbit and the venison. I remember when we were struggling to get level 5 cooking. That was kind of stressful, wasn't it? Okay, 37 minutes, 36. Let's put out this torch. Can I break down this bucket here? Why can't I access this bucket? I don't know, guys. Something weird going on. Oh, you know what? We do have... We got that toaster, right? $13 minutes. Alright, let's break this down. We can cook these up in the pot just to speed things up. We got an Aurora. Should we talk to Sutherland tonight? Alright, let's drop this meat. And I'm going to drop the salt too. Got a few food items we don't really need right now. The salt and the potatoes. And we could leave these river oats behind for the future. Put the label facing out, make it look nice. So I bet Sutherland is pretty familiar with Great Bear Island. I wonder if he keeps track of where we are, if we tell him we made it to Thompson's Crossing. I wonder if he cares, you know, if he's interested in our travels. Maybe if we build trust with him, he'll share a little bit more about himself, too. Where his adventures take him. Things he sees out on the ocean. Alright, let's check our fire. So we got 9 minutes there. These are done. 6 minutes there. I'll add a little bit more fuel. Do just a little bit more water. Still can't break down this bucket. What is up with you, bucket? Okay. Well, we'll see if Sutherland wants to talk today. Let our fire expire. Before it does, you guys know me, I'm gonna check. Oh, you know, I should have cooked the fat, actually. Rendered the fat into oil. That would have been nice. Oh well, we can always do it later. Let's say hello. If he's there. Ooh, I don't like that blinking, flashing.
Back at it, I guess.
Yeah, how you doing? We made it to Thompson's Crossing.
I know the coastal regions best, but I've been around most of the island. Everyone's gone, as best I can tell. Something big happened. Historical-like, I guess. One for the books, my brother used to say.
Okay, well, we've learned he has a brother.
I had to get to sea as soon as the lights showed up, or a bit after. There was a storm and I couldn't get offshore. Can't really tell you why. Ah, but what's it to you anyhow? What are they saying, the others?
Oh, I wish I could tell you, man. No more conversation options, so I'm going to end the call, but you take care. I'll check in with you. Maybe as we do some trades and open up our trust, we'll get some more conversation options. So anyway, I'll talk to you later.
That'll do it.
Alright guys, let's get some sleep, I guess. Ooh, that's done. 22 minutes. What if I do cook some oil? How long? 17 minutes. Nice. Let's do that. That should work out perfectly. Let's go drop our meat outside. Get a little bit of dinner. Oh man, we're going to be so heavy. I bet I have a lot of water. Let's drop that. 8 liters.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I guess I could eat some of this now, just to lighten our load a bit. Fire's out. Let's take our pot back. It's nice we have these lights so we can see what is going on. Hopefully no Aurora wolves tonight. Oh, we got a computer. Can we check any messages on this? No. Alright, I'm going to leave the cooked meat right here. I'll leave the fat over here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Alright, let's go inside. I don't know why I got those rabbits. We already harvested all we need from them. Got the pelts curing, we got the guts. I think I just want to go to sleep. Get some water. May as well tidy up just a little bit. Do you think Sutherland has a nice tidy boat? Full of equipment and gear. Keeps it all nicely organized and... You know, I'd be interested to see what his boat looks like. Is it like a sailboat, maybe? Let's drink that. And a little bit more. Why not? Alright, let's go. I'm going to sleep for 10 hours, I think. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, good morning. Woke up fully rested. Let's get a drink. I bet it's going to be a beautiful day.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Moose hide is more than 50% cured. I think today's the day we're going to go to the barn, guys. We'll finish our deerskin pants. We may run into the bear, I think. I have a hunch we might see a bear today. Okay, I'm going to definitely drop those rabbits when we get outside. Let's do a quick search of our inventory to drop what we don't need. Drop that. Got 4 pieces of coal. We don't need that book. I'll probably pick up another piece of coal here. I picked up some clothing items we don't need. Do need to do some repairs. Let's drop a liter of water. Can harvest that. Get the feather back, I think. All right. Anything else? Oh, we can leave this replacement fuse. Although, you know, I probably should take it if we're heading up to the radio tower. We'll leave this low condition sewing kit and a spray can. Need to get another rock at some point. Okay, I think we have everything we need. I'll leave this here. Well, actually, do we want to? No, I'll leave it here. We don't need to do any repairs right now. Okay. Do want to take a bunch of coal just to kind of spread the wealth. We'll take it and leave it maybe in the barn or the farmhouse. Take 2 more. Okay. Let's go see what the day looks like. Maybe we could get a fire started.
I wonder if I can drop any of this
Oh.
here.
Okay, we are not getting a fire started. Let's drop these smelly rabbits. Ooh, you know what? Maybe it's clearing up. Can't quite tell. Alright guys, well, if you made it this far into the video, I'm talking to you. I want to say thank you so much for coming along. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please take a minute, press the like button, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Hopefully you're already subscribed so you don't miss out on the adventure. But most importantly, I do hope to catch you in the next episode. Take care.